Hello guys, Dan here from Dan's Tech, and today I'm going to be bringing you a £800 gaming PC build. If you watched yesterday's build, the £700 build, you did see that's a very nice build, and this one's going to be kind of building on top of that. And yeah, we're going to be changing out the GPU, upgrading the processor, and also the cooler. Yeah, we're going to be getting a water cooler for this build, which is pretty nice. Also changing the power supply and also the case. There's a lot of things that are changing in this build, and yeah, with the extra £100, it does give us quite a lot of flexibility actually. I will say, just like all my other PC builds that I've done this month, where this is just a physical hardware, yeah, don't expect to be seeing an operating system or something like a disk drive in this type of kind of video. I will say that disk drives, you guys shouldn't buy them. You're only going to probably use them once for your OS, so I will recommend, yeah, downloading your OS or burning the ISO onto say a laptop, putting it on the flash drive via the bootable kind of software that you get from the Microsoft Store for free, and yeah, installing your OS via the flash drive. It's miles faster, especially if you're installing to an SSD. It's yeah, really is worthwhile. So first of all, guys, we're going to be grabbing the Intel Core i5. We've stepped up to the i5 4590. This is a 3.3 GHz quad-core processor from Intel. This is a very nice fast processor here. You're getting a true quad-core, and yeah, for £150 you are getting a nice processor here. There's just a guy going around in his car with his bit exhaust. Oh, fucking hard money. Yeah, very nice processor here. It does turbo to 3.7 GHz. Very, very nice. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to say about it. Very nice processor for the money. Now, since it's an i5, and since, you know, it's probably going to get a little bit hot because it's clocked high, we're going to be going with a water cooler. Now, this is a really, really cheap water cooler that Cooler Master have come out with. Just like their Hybrid 212 Evo, it makes a lot of sense. And yeah, for £32, you're going to be getting a 120mm water cooler. Might not be the best out there, but this is a really, really good price for water cooler. So this is the Cooler Master Radeon 120V. It's a water cooler, and yeah, just supporting enough every single Intel and AMD CPU that's out there, which is really, really good. So yeah, custom kind of design for Cooler Master. It is yeah, it's all kind of filled the waters inside. You don't need to worry about it. All you have to do is mount the radiator to your case, or sometimes, you know, you mount the fan into your case, and boom, your processor is liquid cooled. This bit here, just stick on your processor just like you do with, say, just a normal kind of heatsink cooler, which is absolutely awesome. Very easy to install. Yeah, very easy to install indeed. But yeah, for £32, bargain, absolute bargain, would recommend it. Now onto the motherboard, we're going to be getting the Gigabyte Z97X-SLI. This is my personal motherboard, so yeah, it'd be a bit weird if I didn't recommend this motherboard for this build. But yeah, we're going to go with this motherboard. So this is the Z97X-SLI. It's an Intel motherboard that runs on the Z97 chipsets, one of the brand new chipsets for LGA 1150. £89, you cannot go wrong. Very, very nice, sleek looking motherboard. Yeah, very nice motherboard indeed. Has an absolute ton of expansion slots. You have your 4 slots there for your DIMMs, and yeah, very, very nice motherboard. Runs cool, and yeah, I will say you also get M.2, which is a 10 gigabit interface, which will be replacing 6 gigabit SATA port soon, and you also get the SATA Express thing here, which is again a 10 gigabit interface, which again will be replacing the 6 gigabit and 3 gigabit. Because soon, in a few years, I don't know if you guys know, but SSDs will be becoming incredibly fast thanks to this new kind of technology. If you guys notice, SSDs have been kind of capping out at about 550 megabytes per second. That's because of the SATA 6 gigabit interface. The SATA, SATA Express, and also the M.2 kind of capability. This is 10 gigabit, so yeah, SSDs will be able to go all the way up to about, I think it's about 800, which is, yeah, absolutely crazy. But yeah, nice motherboard there, and yeah, would kind of recommend that. Now onto the RAM, we're going to be going with 2 4-gig sticks, so this makes up 8 gigs. So yeah, 8 gig of 1600 megahertz RAM. Cast latency on this stuff is 10, and yeah, for £62, you're going to be having some nice RAM here, some nice looking RAM. With it being black, it's kind of universal. So if you use it in another build later on in life, then yeah, be very, very good. And yeah, since it's not exactly the slowest possible, you know, it's 1600 megahertz, it's quite fast. Yeah, it should be very, very nice indeed. But yeah, can't really say much about RAM, apart from it's, I don't know, DDR3 and it's 1600 megahertz. Boom, there we are. Let's move on. Now for this build, we're going to be going with an SSD and also a hard drive, which is always nice. So first of all, yeah, we're going to be grabbing the 240 gig Kingston SSD here. This is the SSD Now V300 drive. Yeah, very, very nice. Uses the SATA 3 interface, and yeah, this is actually quite a fast SSD for the money. £64, you're getting like 240 gig, which is absolutely insane. Yeah, you would think it's going to be one of the slow SSDs. It isn't. It's really, really fast, and yeah, very, very fast. You're paying 25p per gig, which is awesome. Very, very awesome. Yeah, I would kind of recommend this SSD Would recommend it indeed. Now onto the storage, we're going to be grabbing a 2TB Seagate Barracuda. Can't really say much about hard drives. I said this for all the builds I've done this month. Can't really say much about hard drives. We all know what they are. And yeah, it's a magnetic disc. It spins around. It stores your games. And that's about it. And I'm going to move on actually because we all know what they are. Yeah, 7200 RPM and 64 megabytes of cache to help them writes, which is very, very nice. You can also get a 32 megabyte version of this, but I would recommend grabbing the 64 megabyte. It's like £1 more or something. So yeah, get this one. Now onto the graphic card, we're going to be going with a MSI GTX 770. This is my personal card that I use. A very, very nice card. And I will say that I really am a fan of the TWIN FROZR design on the 700 series of NVIDIA cards. Very, very nice. And yeah, as well as looking nice, MSI yeah, really put a good heatsink on it, and it runs really, really cool. You can overclock this to like, 1.3 gigahertz, and that's with the fans not spinning insanely fast. So yeah, it is a nice card. This I will recommend it for you guys. And yeah, I've used this for quite a long time now. It's an absolutely solid card. So there we are. That's what I'm decided to go for. Now onto the case, we have kind of changed case, and yeah, I've decided to go with the Fractal Design Core 3500. So this is a black kind of computer case. It does say here you don't get a power supply, but what cases do you get power supplies with these days? Yeah, very, very nice case here. We could show you just a few images actually. Very, very nice case. As you can see, you get your intake fan here and also an outtake fan. Yeah, very, very nice. And yeah, these are both 140mm fans. The case is a little bit wider, but yeah, you're going to be getting better airflow, and that'll allow you to do, better kind of overclocking of your internal components, which is always nice. You can fit up to 4 hard drives, and yeah, you can kind of Velcro your SSD to the back. Yeah, that's what we do with Velcro SSDs. That's what Velcro is for. And yeah, very, very nice case actually. Very, very nice. Fractal Design were kind enough to send me the Define R4 case. Absolute fan of Fractal Design's cases now, and yeah, I will say I do really recommend their cases. They're really solid cases, and that's kind of what's yeah, made me choose this case for you guys today. So there we are. Let's close out right there. Just under £60, you're getting a solid case, really, really solid case there. Just have USB 3 on the front, and yeah, there's not really much I can say about this case, apart from one thing, that it does have yeah, water cooling support for 240 and 280mm radiators, and yeah, you also get a spot in the front for 240mm radiator. We are using this here. Since this is 120mm radiator, you can practically mount this anywhere. If you want to go for the front, you can. The back or any on the top, you can mount it wherever you want, and wherever you think is the best place to put it. Now onto the power supply, we're going to be going with the Corsair Builder Series. This is the CX750M. So this is a 750 watt power supply, hence the name. And yeah, the M means it's modular. And as you can see by the photograph here on Amazon, yeah, you don't have all your cables plugged in. Chances are you're going to be using next to all of them anyway, but it's nice that you get, yeah, to choose what cables you want to plug in. This allows you, yeah, to get a nicer kind of build in terms of, cable management and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, better kind of cable management, which is always, always nice. Yeah, very, very nice, solid power supply, solid price, and that's all I'm gonna say, because I am a fan of Corsair power supplies. I have the CX600 myself, and yeah, it's a very, very nice, quiet and efficient power supply. Now, yeah, that's kind of been it, guys. The £800 system. This has been slightly upgraded from the £700 system, which was, yeah, wasn't as fast as an i5. Didn't get a water cooler, and yeah, can't say we had a 2TB hard drive or the same case or power supply. Quite a lot's changed. So that's all good. Don't expect a big gaming increase. We've still got a 770 chip for the graphic card, but yeah, you're just gonna have a nicer build. It's gonna be a little bit more quality. You've got another, full kind of terabyte. We got a 1TB hard drive last time, and yeah, you're getting a liquid cooler, a nicer processor, and yeah, just a nicer build. So that's all good. We'll be faster for stuff like editing, which is always nice. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you want to check out this PC Pat Picker webpage here, the link will be in the description, just if you can't make out the text on the top left. And also, there should be a link, guys, in the description for the playlist of all these PC builds that I'm doing. I'm going all the way from 300 to 1,000 in £100 increments. Then I'm going to be doing a £1,500 build for you guys. That tends to have the money. Yes, the monies. Anyway, guys, yeah, thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and also subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.